Boxing isn't just about speed, power, or athleticism. It's about the subtle, almost invisible technical details that can decide a fight in a single split second. And when Chris Eubank speaks, the boxing world listens. Recently, Eubank highlighted a flaw in Joe Calzaghe's technique, a vulnerability so critical that he claims it would prevent Calzaghe from ever defeating a prime Roy Jones Jr. According to Eubank, the key weakness lies in Calzaghe's hands-down defensive style. Calzaghe, throughout his career, often relied on constant movement, head slips, and evasive footwork rather than traditional guard techniques. This approach made him appear elusive, almost untouchable in the ring, especially against opponents who lacked the precision or speed to catch him. However, as Eubank points out, against someone like Roy Jones Jr., this defense is inherently risky. Calzaghe's defense is brilliant against conventional fighters, Eubank said, but Jones would exploit that gap immediately. When your hands are down, a fighter with speed, timing, and ring IQ like Jones doesn't need power to dismantle you. That single observation captures the essence of the technical argument. Calzaghe's hands-down approach leaves openings for well-timed, fast, and accurate counters, the kind that Roy Jones Jr. made a career of delivering. His reliance on agility and lateral movement works against orthodox fighters, but against a hybrid fighter who combines rapid reflexes with unpredictable angles, it becomes a fatal flaw. Eubank also mentioned that while Jones Jr.'s athleticism is often praised, it is his fundamental mastery of timing and distance that makes him exceptional. People focus on his speed and highlight reels, but it's his understanding of when to throw, when to step, and how to create openings that makes him lethal, Eubank noted. Against a fighter like Calzaghe, those fundamentals would allow Jones to exploit every moment that Calzaghe's hands are not protecting him. Analyzing this from a purely stylistic perspective, Calzaghe's approach is high risk, high reward. His elusiveness and stamina allow him to dominate fights over long periods, but it relies heavily on anticipation and rhythm. A fighter like Jones disrupts rhythm with sudden bursts, feints, and unconventional angles, turning defensive gaps into opportunities for decisive strikes. The combination of speed, unpredictability, and technical precision is why Eubank insists that Calzaghe's hands-down defense will be the deciding factor in such a hypothetical matchup. For boxing analysts, the discussion doesn't stop at criticism. It opens a window into studying two very different styles at the elite level. Slow-motion footage, whether analyzing Jones' counters or Calzaghe's head movement, demonstrates the interplay of openings and timing. Each subtle mistake, each fraction of a second lapse in guard, becomes magnified against a fighter capable of exploiting it. Ultimately, the argument is not about diminishing Calzaghe's greatness. He remains one of the most accomplished and dynamic boxers of his era. But Eubank's insight serves as a reminder that boxing is a game of tiny technical margins, and one flaw, however small, can be the difference between victory and defeat against the very best. When analyzing styles, this exposes a crucial lesson: talent, agility, and power must always be paired with fundamentals. Against a fighter who combines athleticism with technical mastery, like Roy Jones Jr., even an Olympic-level defense strategy can show cracks. Calzaghe's hands-down style is elegant, entertaining, and effective, but, as Eubank emphasizes, it would be exploited ruthlessly by a fighter of Jones' caliber. For fans who enjoy dissecting styles, slow-motion analysis, and deep technical breakdowns, this represents a perfect case study. Watching clips of Calzaghe moving with hands low, juxtaposed with Jones' lightning-quick counters, reveals the subtle genius in Jones' timing and the critical vulnerability in Calzaghe's approach. In the end, boxing is about exploiting small windows of opportunity. Eubank's perspective underscores that even legendary fighters are not invincible, and that one carefully executed technical observation can illuminate the difference between winning and losing at the very highest level. If you want more analytical breakdowns, fight analysis, and technical insights from boxing legends, Make sure to subscribe to Fight Shire for the latest expert discussions and breakdowns.